Where are you from?
in Singapore.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Singapore.
Okay.
Okay.
What I'd like to know is in terms of the difference between this movie and the previous one, in terms of the approach that you did and its tone.
Well, it's a bigger movie,
Yeah.
both from action, the 3D. We were able to do much bigger scenes as confidence grew. All the actors, it was the second year, so it's a family getting together and feeling better. Very important because Andrew has a really strong sense of humor. We were able to do something very difficult, is get the real spirit of Peter Parker, self-deprecating, being funny, even at a hard moment. The villains are more difficult than ever, especially Electro, because he has a power that not only it's a power that is unique, that a human cannot really fight, but he can really hurt the population as a whole. You know, usually it's more personal, and he's also a victim. So it's in the spirit of what we have. Gwen is very independent, very strong. There are issues between them from the end of the last movie. And when you put it all together, it's a full meal that comes out of everybody owns the part. Andrew is now Spider-Man. You know, everybody takes time to, you know, that's how it works.
Where do you think the franchise will move after this movie? The future of the franchise.
Well, the future of the franchise, well, you read the publication, so there'll be the Sinister Six, there'll be Venom. But when you see the Sinister Six, what we establish in this movie, we started in movie one, is where evil comes from, and it's Oscorp. So technology is getting better and better for Oscorp, and therefore Peter Parker's Spider-Man life will be more difficult. As a father told her at the end of when he was dying, he told Peter, you know, people will come for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you. We're so happy to meet you. I want to know about because the sequel seems enormous in scale. Like, why did you guys decide to go big this time around?
You go big, but you also keep it small. You know, you want to build. Action doesn't mean anything unless you care about those characters, unless you feel connected to them. But the battles in this, we just wanted to challenge ourselves. You know, and you need to challenge Spider-Man in order to keep things interesting. The stakes have to go up, right? And Spider-Man battling Electro, I think, 5 years ago we couldn't have created Electro on screen. It would have been too complicated. And so there was something that just was fascinating and amazing about getting someone like Jamie Foxx to go head-to-head with Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man. People are going to be blown away. I mean, the sequences are really fun. They're a real blast to do.
Will we find out who's the character in this movie from the post-credit scene?
Yes.
Okay.
You will find out.
Thank you. Tone of the movie, how different it is of the sequel from the previous one, the first one.
It's bigger in every way. It honestly is. I mean, physically it's bigger, the 3D is bigger, the action is bigger, but the stakes are bigger for Spider-Man. You know, he's got a target on his back. He's better at what he does. He loves what he does, but there are more people who are coming for him. And that puts a lot of people at risk in the movie. So it's bigger in every way. Do you know what I mean? We're proud of it.
And like, what about the future of the Spider-Man franchise?
Yeah.
Where does Spider-Man go from here after this second movie?
Well, it's hard. I don't want to tell you. I mean, then I'd be giving away the end of the movie. But when you see the movie, you'll have a really great sense of what he has in front of him, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. We leave people sort of like, whoa, at the end of this movie. So we've announced we're gonna make a Venom movie, we're gonna make a Sinister Six movie, we're gonna make another Spider-Man movie, and they're all gonna be interwoven. So there's a lot about to happen. Yeah. All right. Enjoy.
Hi, I would like to ask you, where is Gwen and Peter in their relationship in the sequel?
They are together at the beginning. It's a tough relationship because of the promise he made in the first movie to her father. So it's a little push and pull and tenuous. It changes throughout the movie.
Okay, so unlike Peter and Spidey, Gwen doesn't have any superpowers. So how does she make up the lack of powers to defend herself?
Brains.
Brains.
Brains. She is a smart cookie. Yeah.
And why do you always land characters that are very smart and strong and independent? Is that something you look for in the script?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think there are. I've been lucky to play some pretty good roles as a woman, and it's rare to find independent, strong women. So I'm very happy and lucky to be a part of a character that is that way.
Can I take a picture of you?
Sure. This is a nice microphone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Andrew. Hi, there. What I'd like to know is where is Peter in his life in this movie, in the sequel? Where is he now?
He's struggling, as always. He's a regular kid struggling, and that's the secret of the character, is that he has to always be stumbling and struggling. He has to always be struggling and stumbling, and and I love that about Peter. That's why we relate to him so much. Yeah. Hi.
What is the one coolest thing you've done in the movie so far?
What's the one what?
Coolest thing that you've done in the movie so far?
Well, just putting on the suit is the coolest thing. To be able to wear that suit is like the greatest. To be able to mess around and play at being Spider-Man is the most exciting part of it. Yeah.
What do you enjoy best in this film?
What's that?
What do you enjoy best in this film?
Oh, I love all of it. I get to be Spider-Man. I get to pretend to be Spider-Man. It's the greatest job in the world.
You're so cool.
Thanks.
Thank you, Andrew.